Aloha! In this video, we're going to show you our must-have travel essentials that we don't leave home without.
1, 2, 3,
Aloha!
We are Kensho Quest.
We travel to open our minds and our hearts.
Let's make friends around the world!
First up is a luggage scale. This is something we start using even before we leave on our trip. As soon as I start test packing, I weigh our suitcases to see how much overweight they are and how much I need to reduce them. I like to cram a lot in. This little gadget can save you a lot of money because you don't want to be hit with overweight baggage fees. So we bring it along once we're traveling because you do accumulate souvenirs and different items on your trip. So every night before a flight, I weigh our luggage again before heading to the airport. You don't want to be opening up your suitcase, trying to take things out, move it into your purse in the airport. Just know before you go to the airport that your bags are within the weight limit that you paid for.
You don't want to be that family in line that is unpacking their luggage because they forgot to weigh their luggage right. Now that you've made it onto the plane, the next thing you're going to need is a good pen. And this pen is awesome. This is a Fisher Space Pen, and what makes this so cool is look how tiny it is. It's super small, and I like it because it has rounded edges, so this easily fits in your pocket or can go in your bag, and when it's in your pocket you don't even know it's there. So you can carry this around all the time, and when you pull it out, it becomes twice the size, so it makes it really easy to write. And because this pen is so awesome, you can even write this in water. You can write upside down. It will never fail you as long as your ink is full in here. So Fisher Space Pen, super awesome.
Especially important for international flights because you'll have a lot of paperwork you need to fill out on the plane before you land.
That's right. Next up on the plane, you're gonna want these guys. Earplugs, and these aren't just good for the airplane, but also let's say you arrive at your hotel and you have a neighbor who's really loud at night. Well, these can save your day right here. So make sure you carry earplugs. Again, they're great for the airplane or for noisy rooms or just at any time when you need to get some rest and some peace and quiet. Earplugs. This next item is a PackSafe travel security cage. This is an 85-liter one. What this does is it opens up really large and you can put it around your suitcase or your backpack or multiple bags, what we use it for. We made a separate video, we'll link to it up here. It shows how you use this and it is super awesome.
It's great if you're staying somewhere like a bungalow, a hostel, or taking an overnight train in India. You can lock up your backpacks and then it just gives you peace of mind when you're out of your room or if you're sleeping that hopefully somebody won't come along and snatch them.
Highly recommended. We've used this for over 10 years now and it's still almost in new condition. The next item is a travel power adapter. This is not a transformer. All this does is it will allow you to plug this into different types of outlets in different countries. And this also has a surge protector built into it, so it's really great. You don't really need a transformer anymore because most devices are smart enough to adjust to the power in wherever you are right now. But really
be careful.
Yeah, still be careful. That's why it's great to get one with a surge protector in it. This is also an older one. We lost one recently that had USB ports on it, which is really nice too, because in many places that you stay, they may not have many outlets. So having USB ports will make it great for you to be able to charge your device as well. We'll be linking all of these products down below in the description box.
You're going to want to take a video camera along to capture your adventure. My personal favorite is the Osmo Pocket because this teeny tiny little video camera can fit in my purse, so it's super easy for us to take it along sightseeing any day that we go out. We also have a fuzzy cat adapter for it for better sound. It makes it a little more bulky, but I mean, you could put it in your pocket, you could put it in your handbag. Or you may want to take along a GoPro if you're going to be doing more water activities. It's great for water slides, ocean, anything like that where the camera might get wet. And then there's a whole lot of gadgets and accessories you could put with one of these. We've captured some great moments having our son wear it on his head and run around doing crazy things, go down water slides with it. So we like to have both, but you may want to have one or the other. Gone are the days of those gigantic camcorders that were like too heavy to pack.
I just want to add too, what makes both of these so awesome is that the Osmo Pocket has a built-in gimbal, so as you can see this moves around. So you could run with it. You can't run forward, but if you're like moving to the side or up and down, this thing moves with you and it is super smooth. And both of these devices shoot in 4K, and also if you get a GoPro that's model 7 or higher. It also has built-in stabilization, which is pretty amazing, almost as good as the gimbal in here. So these are awesome. But like Heidi said, if we had to choose, we would choose the Osmo Pocket because it is very inconspicuous too, due to its size.
People don't necessarily know you're taking video when you're using that.
Right, so we take it everywhere. We take it in the supermarket, anywhere we go, anywhere we want to film, we just whip this out. And even though this has a gimbal on it, it is surprisingly durable. Our kids have like taken it, and even though it comes with a case.
It does come with this little case, and I always try to be good about putting it back in the case.
Can you see this? This is a really tiny one. It's a USB flash drive. You definitely need to take one of these. We talk about these in a lot of our episodes, and they're just really multi-purpose. It's storage, so you could put your photos on here, but we also mainly use this for our documents to have as a backup, because just in case if the internet is not working, you can still, if you have access to a computer, you can still transfer your files. So, very nice to have.
Up next is a flashlight, or actually one flashlight per family member. This one's a bit big and bulky. I also have a really small one that just fits on a keychain, but you never know if you're somewhere like India when the power might go out and you're not familiar with the room. You need to find things, searching in your bag for something in the early morning, going out to the temples of Angkor Wat. You might need to attach it to the front of your bicycle as a light so you can see where you're going in the dark. It's a safety thing and just a good thing all around for everybody to have their own flashlight in their day pack.
Right. So yeah, again, you might be thinking, my cell phone has a flashlight. Well, it's not going to be as powerful as one of these guys. And also what's really great about this one in particular, even though like Heidi said it's a little bulky, is that this is USB chargeable. So it has rechargeable batteries on it, and you don't need to carry extra batteries because you just connect it again through your USB cables. Super nice. This next item is a multi-tool.
I'm still not convinced this one's essential, but he thinks it's cool.
So we've only used this a few times, but when we have, it was like, thank God we had the multi-tool. So yeah, these things can be heavy and bulky, and you can't obviously carry this on the plane with you, but I mean, sometimes you just need a pliers or a screwdriver. You just never know. So, talk to your partner and see if they think this is essential, but to me, it is. I think I want to get a smaller one or a lighter one if possible, because we're all about weight, and anywhere we can save a little bit would be nice. And this one is a little heavy, but it is really well made. This is a Gerber, and it's great. Next up, we have a couple of first aid type items. This one here is activated charcoal. These black pills in here can save your day. Or you could get, the runs and gonna have to run to the bathroom. Sometimes you're gonna get sick, and it'll be great to have these. If you have an upset stomach, or you have a mild case of food poisoning, these work great.
Another essential in that category is some cough drops. These are super strong, Fisherman's Friends original. We like these like for the airplane. If you start getting stuffed up nose, sinuses are congested, that can be really uncomfortable with the pressure changes on the airplane. So I like to always bring cough drops on the plane with us. I did a video when we were preparing for our previous travels showing everything in our minimalist travel first aid kit, so you can watch that for some more ideas. Up next is a travel towel. I prefer natural fibers, so we've switched to using 100% cotton towel. This is a Pache Mal one. It's super thin, and it just comes in handy in so many different ways. Back in our hostel staying days, you would need to bring your own towel, but now we stay in Airbnbs, but sometimes they don't provide very many towels, so we've used these for floor towel, or we've used it for beach towel, and they're just so compact, lightweight, that it's a lot easier to travel with than a big bulky terry towel or beach towel. You could wrap it around and use it as a sarong. Just great to have. It's really come in handy a lot of times for us.
And I just wanted to add that we used to also carry like a microfiber towel. They make all these claims about them being so great, and they kind of work. But this towel is far superior. It's very absorbent, and it's so lightweight. It's fast drying. So highly recommend to have one of these. It's just like an all-purpose thing to have, and there's going to be a time when you're going to need an extra towel.
Even when we make that makeshift air conditioner, you can soak this in water, hang it up under the fan, and you have yourself an air conditioner. Right. Need a skirt to cover up, need a shawl to prevent sunburn. There's a lot you can do with this. Next up is a travel packing essential I'm sure you've heard of before, packing cubes. I like to be very organized when we pack. I like to keep things by category, clothes organized by person, and then when we arrive at our destination, it's easy to pull it out and be like, here's your shorts, you can change into them. Yes, your shirt's over here. Yes, that one's your packing cube. Now everybody has their stuff, you can get changed. We have an assortment of different packing cubes. These are e-bags. We have some from Eagle Creek. We have tripped ones. I'll link some below, and I'm thinking of getting some cute, colorful packing cubes for our kids because I want them to start being more responsible with packing their clothes into their packing cubes and then into their suitcase.
And we're also thinking by them having some cute ones that they'll want to do it, and we can also easily tell whose belongs to who.
Yeah, it's nice to have a certain color per family member. So I get the teal, he gets the black, one kid gets a blue, the other gets pink. Then it's easier instead of being like, oh, is this one your shirts or is this one mine? And just keeps it nice and easy. As our next trip gets closer, we'll be doing a lot more packing videos. So if you want tips on packing for traveling with kids, traveling with a baby, just ways to keep your luggage organized, we'll be doing more videos on that coming up.
The next essential is an insulated water bottle. They do weigh a little bit more, but they're worth it because they hold heat really well and they stay cold really well, both for many, many, many hours. So it's super, and every single family member should be carrying one of these because a lot of times you could be out hiking or you could just be out shopping or something like that, and it's hard to find water or anything sometimes. So it's best to carry your own. And also we're just starting to realize, you know what, there's just so much plastic out there, and we can't stand the taste of the water out of plastic bottles, so this is our preference, is to fill up water and take it with us.
A lot of tourist destinations now have water refill stations, so if you're staying somewhere like in Thailand, chances are the lobby of your hotel might have somewhere where you can fill up your water bottle, and that will just save you from buying so many plastic water bottles when you're in a hot tropical destination where the tap water is not good to drink. We've never tried any of those purifying water bottles. If you've tried one of those, like I think it's called the Life Straw, let us know if there's one that you recommend. But we have really liked our hydro flasks while we're traveling.
We've also used Clean Canteen and a few others, and they're pretty good, but we've had the best luck with the hydro flasks. Next is a reusable grocery bag. We like to carry multiples of these actually, and Heidi also carries a little teeny tiny one that she can compact and put into her purse. But we really like these thicker ones too. They're a little bit heavy, but they're great because not only can we use them for grocery, but we could use them like even if we're just out and about and we have things that we buy and we can just put it on our shoulder, or the kids are carrying toys around and we need to put it in here or in our bag. It's just nice to have these with us all the time, so we always carry one of these in our next item that Heidi's going to show you right now.
Which is a day pack. It's important for each of us to have a good day pack. Now our kids are even getting old enough that pretty soon they'll be carrying one as well. So I'm not stuck carrying 5 water bottles. I always look for a day pack with water bottle pockets because I need water to drink, he needs water to drink, the kids need water to drink. And then we have on here this cool hero clip. That's what it's called, right? It can change into all different configurations. And you never know when you might want to like hang your bag so it's not sitting down on the floor on a bus ride. This can be convenient, or if you're in a bathroom and there's nowhere to set your bag down, you might want to be able to hook it up. Also, if your kid gets tired of carrying their backpack, then you can just hook their backpack onto yours. This particular day pack is from PackSafe, and I did a whole video review of it. So if you're interested in day pack with built-in security features, go ahead and watch that video next. But we'll be doing more content coming up about day packs because that's something we love to research and test out.
I just wanted to add one thing that I really like about this backpack is that it's very low profile. See how thin it is? And this is really great because when you're in crowded spaces and you need to turn around, you're not going to have to worry about bumping people like I've been doing for years with my huge camera backpack, especially bumping her. So this is super awesome for that. We'll be making a lot more episodes on packing and preparing for long-term travel, as we are currently doing that right now. And if you have any specific questions about any particular items we've discussed today or other related items, please let us know in the comments below.
Please subscribe for more travel tips and inspiration.
And if you're interested in camera gear, we'll be doing a whole episode dedicated to that.